Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here with Nintendo Gen 64.
That's me, hello.
Currently nursing a non-COVID related illness apparently.
I swear it's non-COVID related.
He swears it's not COVID. I'm keeping my distance. I'm keeping 5 centimeters,
Yeah.
5 centimeters apart.
Sure, anyway, and we're here and it's 2 months into spring and I'm freezing.
Yeah.
It's November. You think I'm doing a bit? This isn't a bit.
This is no bit.
It's like sub 10 degrees right now. I'm freezing.
But I am making sure to, keep in the spirit of what the temperature should be. It should be like 30 degrees Celsius right now, so we're gonna take time. Alright. But look, weather aside, just yesterday, we had a video go up in Angus's absence with Liam TBH. To be honest, he did a pretty good job filling in your shoes.
It was a great video and I'm announcing my official retirement. I'm going to be replaced by Liam permanently going forward. He's did such a great job. No, I'm kidding him, of course.
Thank goodness.
He did do a very good job. And yes, and we're here today to make some more announcements, I suppose.
Yeah. It's announcement city here.
That's right.
So obviously we had Great Voyage. It was great. It was fantastic. It had a lot of the favorite, characters, that you love to see with these events and stuff. But that is when we came up with this. We did this survey and we got the feedback like we talked about yesterday, and we realized that there was a golden opportunity for 8 people to perhaps ascend up the ranks of ISGP, which sounds weird, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But Angus, what exactly do we have coming next on ISGP?
Well, the end of the year, we're slowly progressing towards December, the end of the year, and we have 2 more events left this year, 2 more. Of course, we know Road to SPYRO KINGDOM is coming up, but this year it's going to be a little different. Instead of an event where we've got like storyline matches and title matches, it's going to be a tournament. We're doing a tournament. We picked 8 people who we think don't get the chances they often deserve.
Yeah.
People around a similar skill level. They're going to race each other, and then then a tournament style. We're going to do the first round of this at Road to SPYRO KINGDOM, and then the semi-finals and the finals will happen later on at SPYRO KINGDOM itself.
That's right. So with Road to SPYRO KINGDOM 3 Ascension, we put the Ascension there. The idea is that it's going to play out. The wins and losses of that are going to play out a little bit later, particularly more so in 2023. But I think it's going to be a fun sort of thing where you're going to get to see these matches that normally wouldn't take place at events, and using the Road to, because we realized really there's nothing else that we really need to accomplish or do at this Road to event because of what's going to be happening.
Well, we weren't even going to do it, and then he decided that it would be a good idea to do it because of the survey. So
yeah,
and I had been protests.
That's right, exactly. No doth hath Louis do protest. So whatever that I doth hath you hath doth protest too much. What is it? What is it? You doth protest hath too much.
I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed
to doth hath. Anyway, so the matches are as follows.
Oh, yes.
And I believe, hopefully, I get this in order.
Sure. Good.
All right, and I'll give a little bit of context to each race. So, because we picked it sort of, what works and what doesn't, or what does. So we have Meteora Girl versus Fromon.
Yes.
That is a match that is really at this point 2 years in the making.
Yes.
It was originally going to happen at Spyro Speedruns Cup 2021.
Should have.
And then we thought, because it didn't happen, because Fraser blames moving, we thought, all right, well, let's redeem it. Let's do it in ISGP 3.
Yes.
Then these two, they live in the same state. I go off to America with Antonio Curtis and Yoga, and in that time they managed to do nothing. And that match just doesn't happen again. So we've given them one more chance for this match to happen.
I think it will happen. I have a good feeling, a very good feeling this race will happen.
Avery Dilbert. Yes, that's right. I have a very good feeling it's going to happen too.
Next up we have...
Up next we have, I believe it is... what was it? Is
Darth
it Darth Vader versus Excalibur? Yes, that's right. Yes. The one that, and I have a feeling that one's going to go over what was the original idea. We're going to have a 30-minute time limit, but you know what? Just preemptively, I'm going to say, let's make it maybe an hour.
So that race has no time limit.
Yeah, no time limit on that match.
Oh, that race.
Especially, that's right. I think even the first one too is definitely no
time. How about no time limit for anything?
No time limit, just do whatever you want.
And if we say in the videos,
that means Ellie versus Sam, it's like, do whatever you want.
Sure.
Yeah. So
that's the next next one, Ellie vs. Sam.
Well, no. Firstly, I want to say that this is actually, this one's a rematch from ISGP 3. They're both in the same group. But they did a, you know, it was a good speedrun, but they did one that was just effectively a flights rush, right?
Sure.
Where you just go through the flights. I want to see these two compete in a more, I guess, traditional speedrun. So that's why we thought of that one. Then we have Ellie versus Sam. Non-binary battle, I guess. They, them versus they, them. I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of fun and have them, have fun.
You can cancel CrystalFissure now.
It's cancelled just for wanting to.
I don't know.
Is that cancelled?
I don't know what he's saying.
Maybe we'll add Azra in as well.
I think the cold weather's getting to them.
No. We wanted to have that. I want to see how they jive together. And actually, hold up. No, I got the real reason. It's got nothing to do with gender. It's actually because they're both from Canada. They're both from Canada. Right. That's the 100% reason.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's a non-COVID related call.
Yeah. I'm not burying myself. Don't worry. I assure you. And finally, in what I believe is probably my most hotly anticipated battle, a rematch from ISGP 2.
That's right, 2.
ISGP 2. It is James Jones versus Liam TBH.
Wow, what a race!
Yeah,
big race. Liam is one loss down on that series.
That's right.
James Jones has the upper hand.
James Jones beat him in Spyro 3. I remember that was actually an excellent race.
Yeah.
I always bring it up because James apologizes for winning. It's almost like a top 5, probably a top 5 highlight for me is that he apologizes for winning. I don't think this time Liam's gonna take it so casually. I think he's got revenge on his mind.
Yes, I agree.
He doesn't have murder on his mind like YB and Nelly or Melanie, whatever his name was, but he's definitely got revenge on his mind. So I'm looking forward to that one. So the winners of that will obviously go into the next round, starting with Spyro Kingdom. Now, Spyro Kingdom.
Tell us about this.
We talked about this like a month or so ago. But obviously, the idea is what we're going to do. And there's a couple of people that were a little bit confused. Is what's actually happening with the ISGP title, the classic title. Well, we have a classic title match coming up, which will probably be. I would probably say it's going to be the start of the start or somewhere one of the first matches of Spyro Kingdom, which will be Kiefer versus Muddy versus Skater, like we discussed.
Three-way match because you and Kiefer had a match, and that was a classic contender match.
Yeah.
And we said if Skater beat Charity, that would be a
so some people thought, does that mean that because Skater won in an eliminator match, does that make him, actually go for the title? No, he's going for classic. We said that in the video. I get it, it's sort of a bit confusing of what's going on, but that's how that's going to work. The main event will be for that unified title.
That's right.
But what's happening with the titles though after Spyro Kingdom?
Yeah, so I think we can, 10 minutes into this very rambly video, we can officially announce the end of titles, CrystalFissure.
The end of titles.
The end of all titles.
So you can't call me Master Andrew anymore?
I cannot call you champion. There will be no more titles coming up. We will be abolishing all of the championship titles at Spyro Kingdom 3, which means we will have matches for the titles at that event, and the winners of that will become the final champions.
That's right. This will really, it'll be indefinitely. We are not going to put a cap on and say there will never be. And don't edit this like me saying Coolsville sucks. There will never be titles again, right? That's not what's going to happen. But for now,
for the foreseeable future,
there will be no titles going into a Spyro Speedruns Cup year. That seems odd, doesn't it?
Don't worry, we have
a
new system that I think is going to be just as exciting as the titles that's going to come up. I think we originally planned to announce it in this video. I think let's give it its own separate video because
to properly explain what it means. Well, give a teaser and then we'll go into detail. What exactly is it that's replacing the title?
Oh well, the idea of being a champion who has to constantly defend a physical title belt or whatever is gone. We will still have titles. You'll still get a title in the more literal sense of the word, but you won't actually be like the classic champion.
Has anyone ever watched the sport of sumo wrestling?
Yeah, similar to that. You'll find out.
That's the way I look.
You'll find out more about that as we probably make that our next announcement video.
That's right. Yeah. So
the championships as they stand, ISGP, Classic, trios and tag will all be gone. We had the exhibition title, but that's already been like
that's right. Yeah, discontinued. Yeah.
Discontinued.
So,
as well,
so we did, to pull the curtain back just a touch as well. We did have the idea of perhaps for this next concept that we've constantly teased, having this other title come in as part of that particular event, that mini tournament structure, whatever we were calling it, right? The faction thing, right? But then we decided, we were just thinking about it. We've gone on one of our famous, walks with Liam, and we just thought, actually, we probably don't need to really have that be a title, but everything that this system will be arguably covers more areas of the card, of the structure of how, the best to the maybe not so best, right? So it kind of covers, it's covering everything, and everyone is going to be represented, which was the biggest sort of thing we took away from the feedback, is that we want people to be represented on all skill levels.
That's right.
Not just the absolute top.
But I mean, also we had stuff like the trios titles, which haven't been defended in like 6 months, and we didn't like the idea of constantly having to like push people to like, you gotta defend your title.
Yeah.
If you don't defend it, we gotta strip you. And there was a situation with the trios titles where we were really considering stripping the Seath Harbor guys off the titles because we wanted them to defend them at Great Voyage in a match. It couldn't happen.
But the other thing,
they do have one more chance to defend them, of course, but it doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter if they do or not.
That's right. But I mean, of course, it would be truly incredible if they do get that last defense.
Yeah.
I mean, I want it to happen really badly. I think it would be fantastic. A great way to cap off the trios.
Either way, Spyro Kingdom 3 is the sort of capper on all the titles.
Yeah, and the other thing is that it will actually be the second Spyro Kingdom in a year. I know people sort of thought, well, don't usually, right now is usually when you're kind of doing a Super League, and then don't you do Spyro Kingdom, starting, or when it sort of premieres at the start of the next year? No, because we want to get it done now, because we want to go into 2023 with just a huge energy, a huge push, and some amazing events and tournaments, I guess, that are going to be playing out.
We want a clean slate, is what we're saying. As well. I think coming out of ISGP 3, people are kind of over events, and I think the current hierarchy needs to be rearranged.
In the words of The Rock, the hierarchy of the DC cinematic universe is about to change forever.
Yeah, I think what I'm calling this is the end of phase 1 of ISGP. I think 2018 to 2022 to me feels like the first phase, and then 2022 or 2023 onwards will become the second phase, and then maybe at some point we'll go back to the titles, or we'll come up with something else. It's the way.
Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it completely bombs. Maybe this idea is ridiculous, and maybe we should stop watching sumo and F1 and all that kind of stuff.
Maybe
we'll
go watch cricket.
Let's just have a cricket system like a World Cup. But
that's right.
Yeah,
thank you.
But we'll see. Either way, very, very excited. So guys, we will announce. We will actually. I just completely forgot. You can actually sign up to Spyro Kingdom. We'll put that in the description. So sign up. You'll most likely be put in a match. Most likely.
We've got a few of the key matches already sort of worked out.
Exactly. So, but please sign up if you're interested. And please, if you're someone that has been watching, and I see this with the, me versus Kiefer that gets 150 views, right?
Yeah.
And I think fantastic, awesome, loving it. Guys, if you want to join, if you want to do a race, now is the time to join the server. Get yourself, familiar with people, and then going into 2023, sign up, have fun. Honestly, it's worth your while. I truly think it is.
It's very enjoyable things to come.
Yeah, very much so. Thank you very much for watching. I'll let Angus get back to his beauty sleep. And thank you, Amelia, for filming honorary. You're a mod, but I was going to say honorary host, but technically not. But thank you, Amelia, and goodbye.
All right, farewell for now, my friends. Yeah.